Okay, hey guys, it's Adrian, and I have another Otome video for you. I've been making my way through 9-Rip because I got a key from Idea Factory through Keymailer. Thank you both those companies for the key. I very much do appreciate it. And oh my goodness, guys, this game is long. 9-Rip, 9 guys, and I finished 5. Um, am I gonna finish before the end of October? I think so. Are all my videos gonna come out before the end of October? That's debatable. So, for this video, we're gonna talk about Seiya, who is the Gate Warden of Hell, or maybe just Warden of Hell. Okay, so 9-Rip as a whole is about you being spirited away and you're interacting with like ghosts, spirits, demons, gods, all kinds of different stuff, from like Japanese folklore, so on and so forth. So, but the whole premise is you've been spirited away, and there's 4 common routes, so 4 kind of different ways you get spirited away, 4 different little common stories, and each common story has uh, 2 routes, 2 guys, except for one has 3, I believe. Or there's like it's either last guy has his own route, or it's called like the finer route. He's kind of hidden. Um, if you guys have seen some of the promotional for like the limited editions and stuff, like dude's on the box. So 9 guys to get through. As a whole, like Charade Maniacs has 9 guys. I haven't played any other games with this many guys, to be honest. Um, I'm liking this better so far than Charade Maniacs, because Charade Maniacs, which I still have not finished, I made my way through like 6 guys, and they all kind of just have one route. So all these guys, there are 9 guys, and they do have their own route, and their route has usually 2 good endings, a godly end and a heavenly end. And good is kind of in parentheses, and then they have a couple bad ends. So it has been a day since I played Seiya's route. I don't remember how many bad ends he had. I think it was at least 2, and then he has 2 good ends. So um, I have so many mixed feelings about Seiya. Like, I know some people are just loving him. I'm seeing them talking on Twitter about him, and I feel so bad saying this. In the beginning, I thought he was kind of cringe. He's very much like a hopeless romantic. He's kind of like hitting on you, kind of playfully, but also in a kind of like cringy way. Um, so yeah, he falls in love really easily. He's a hopeless romantic. Um, he's very kind. He's very friendly. Like the whole premise of his route is that he's trying to help you get back because you have been spirited away to hell in this common route, and he's trying to get you back. So he's very helpful. He's very kind in that aspect, but he also is constantly like hitting on you, and so it's just funny because in the beginning I was like, he's kind of cringy. I don't know if I can do this. By the end of the route, I did actually really enjoy Seiya. Is he going to be my top? No. So what I've discovered, Seiya shares his common route with Minami, and Minami is kind of a little crazy and a little bit I'm going to kill you because he's a demon and he wants to take your soul. And I'm starting to think maybe I have a type. Okay. Minami kind of reminds me of Toma from Amnesia Memories and Futami from Charade Maniacs. And this type is starting to track a little bit. So, yeah. Ibiki kind of falls into that trope too, but I didn't like his character design too much and his personality. Whereas I kind of like Minami's personality, so it's a weird vibe. So, unfortunately, I have not finished Minami's route yet. But what I've seen of the common route, I'm probably gonna like him more than Seiya. So I think Seiya might be like not at the bottom because there's 9, but like somewhere in the middle. Like right now, my tops are I like Sena and I like Koyo. And I like Minami. I'm not really sure where to place him. I liked Kureha too. He was okay. His route wasn't super great, and then Hibiki, I kind of liked him, but his route wasn't super great. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it more once I actually get through everybody. But unfortunately, Seiya is not my top. I do like his story. I felt like it was interesting. Kind of what you learn. I also do feel like because he's a hopeless romantic, it's definitely much more centered around the romance, right? It's a little bit more fluffy and cute. So I'm very much of, I do like plot, I do like story, but I really like the fluffy romance stuff. So I did like that Asaya's route. And I think that's partially why he kind of grew on me rather than me just being like, oh, he's cringe. Um, so yeah, so I did enjoy his route. I'm enjoying the game as a whole so far. It's just like, man, gotta get through 9 guys. Gotta go. Uh, and what else about Seiya should I say? I guess horror vibes, like no spookiness. I guess it maybe to some degree depends on how you think about horror. Like, I mean, you're in hell and you're dealing with demons, right? So I guess there's like kind of elements of horror, but this is not like there's nothing scary popping up. Like, there's no jump scares. You have endings where you may die, right? But it's not like it's graphic or anything. It's not like you're playing Silent Hill or Resident Evil. Or so I guess maybe a good example is, and hopefully you've seen these shows to understand how it kind of reminds me of like when I hear horror game, I think of like Haunted of Hill House level of scariness. Like there's jump scares all over the place. Um, and this reminds me a lot more of, I think it's like the Haunted of Blythe Manor. It's by the same person who do Haunted of Hill House. But you watch that series and there's not a lot of jump scares. There's like it's more of like a gothic horror element. Like think Wuthering Heights, I guess. More gothic horror than like in your face horror. So if you're looking for spooks, this game is not it. This route is not it. So far, I feel like Kureha's kind of had the scariest route, and even his, I would be like, it's kind of like a 1 or 2 guys. It's really not that scary. Um, so it has ghosts, but I mean, like The Sims 4 has ghosts. Okay, um, so does having some ghosts make it a spooky game? I don't feel like it does. So, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. And no, that's not going to be edited out because I don't edit my videos. I just go and ramble. But yeah, Seiya. Enjoyed his route. Hopeless romantic, a little bit cringe at the beginning, but he'll probably grow on you. So if you're dying at the initial cringe, just keep going, keep going. I'm sure he'll grow on you. So, but unfortunately not my favorite. But I did enjoy his route, and I did enjoy the aspect of being spirited away into hell. I thought that was fun because like the first 2 common routes, like one is in your high school and one is in like your town. So I do like the different locations for the common routes. And I'm really curious where the 4th one is gonna be. I'm thinking what's gonna be back in the mortal world. Um, Kind of like the urban legends common route was, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll see. Uh, anyway, that's it for this video. Quick and short. I would love to hear if you're enjoying the game and making your way through it. And are you gonna finish? I'm trying to finish so bad. I'm trying to make it through. But anyway, have a great day and bye-bye.